If you are over the age of 55, there is something happening inside your body that almost no one talks about, a silent warning that shows up long before major mobility problems begin. It appears in simple everyday moments, when standing up from a chair suddenly feels heavier, when your legs tire after a short walk, or when you feel unsteady stepping off a curb that once felt easy. Many seniors dismiss these changes as just aging, but the truth is far more urgent. Weak legs are not simply a normal part of growing older. They are one of the earliest signs that your muscles are losing the support, nutrients and strength they desperately need. And here is the part most seniors never hear from their doctors. There is one specific food you can add to your daily routine that has been shown to strongly support leg strength, stability and muscle energy after 55. Yet most seniors are missing it completely. Your legs are your foundation. They protect your independence. They allow you to walk confidently, climb steps, move freely, and stay active. When they weaken, everything in life becomes harder, not just mobility. Weak legs can affect your balance, your heart health, your digestion, your posture, and even your confidence. But you are not powerless. The body gives early signals, and if you respond in time, you can support your leg strength naturally and safely. Today's video reveals the hidden causes of weak legs after 55 and the daily addition that can help nourish your muscles more effectively than most supplements. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your age below. Leg weakness after the age of 55 is not random, and it is not simply an unavoidable consequence of growing older. The decline in leg strength that so many seniors experience has clear biological roots, and the process begins quietly, long before a person notices the first signs of unsteadiness, fatigue, or heaviness. To understand how to improve leg strength, we must first understand why the problem develops so commonly in the first place. One of the most important factors is a natural age-related condition known as sarcopenia. This is the medical term for the gradual loss of muscle mass and muscle function that occurs as we grow older. While everyone experiences some degree of sarcopenia, the rate of muscle loss accelerates significantly after the age of 50 and even more after 60. Research shows that the average adult can lose between 1% and 3% of muscle every year after midlife. Because the legs contain the largest muscles in the body, they are typically the first place where this decline becomes noticeable. Many seniors begin to feel this loss during very ordinary moments. Standing up from a low chair feels unusually difficult. Climbing stairs requires more effort. Walking long distances becomes tiring. Even carrying groceries or moving around the house may start to feel heavier. These changes are not caused by weakness of will or lack of activity. They result from real physiological changes occurring inside the muscles. As we age, the body also undergoes changes in muscle fiber composition. Muscles are made of different types of fibers, including fast-twitch fibers, which are responsible for strength, stability, and powerful movements. Unfortunately, these fast-twitch fibers are the first to deteriorate with age. When they shrink, you lose the ability to move quickly, catch yourself during a stumble, or lift your body weight easily when standing up. This is a major reason why balance issues begin to appear in the 50s and 60s. Another important factor is nerve function. Each muscle fiber is attached to a nerve that sends signals telling the muscle when to contract. Over time, some of these nerve connections weaken or die off. This process is known as denervation. When a muscle loses its nerve connection, the muscle itself begins to waste away. Even seniors who stay active can experience this because nerve decline is a natural part of aging. However, nutrition and proper movement can influence how quickly it progresses. Circulation is another major component. After 55, blood flow to the legs often decreases. This can happen due to changes in blood vessels, reduced physical activity, or underlying health conditions. Poor circulation means the muscles do not receive enough oxygen or essential nutrients. This leads to heaviness, cramping, fatigue, and slower recovery after even mild activity. If your legs often feel cold, numb, swollen, or tingly, circulation may be playing a significant role in your leg weakness. Hormonal changes also contribute in meaningful ways. Both men and women experience significant drops in hormones that support muscle maintenance and repair. Testosterone, growth hormone, and estrogen all play key roles in keeping muscles strong. Lower levels of these hormones mean the body repairs muscle more slowly and less effectively. This is one of the main reasons muscle loss accelerates in midlife. Another core aspect of the problem is nutritional deficiency. Many seniors unintentionally consume fewer nutrients as their appetite changes. Protein intake drops, essential minerals like magnesium and potassium decrease, and digestion becomes less efficient. When the body does not receive what it needs, muscle fibers cannot rebuild. Even if a senior walks daily, the body may not be repairing or maintaining the muscles properly. Daily lifestyle patterns also influence leg strength more than most people realize. Many seniors, especially after retirement, spend long periods sitting, reading, watching TV, browsing on a phone, or simply resting. While resting is important, long stretches of sitting deactivate the leg muscles. When muscles are inactive for too long, the brain begins to down-regulate them, essentially signaling that they are not needed. This speeds up the weakening process. Even a healthy person can lose measurable muscle in just a few weeks of reduced movement. Over months and years, the effect becomes more dramatic. Still, one of the most misunderstood reasons for weak legs among seniors is fear of movement. When legs start to weaken, seniors begin to avoid stairs, avoid uneven surfaces, and sometimes reduce walking altogether. This avoidance is natural. No one wants to fall or feel unsteady. But unfortunately, avoiding movement accelerates muscle loss. The less you use the muscles, the faster they weaken. This is why so many seniors feel like their legs suddenly collapsed in strength, when in reality it was a gradual decline that went unnoticed. Another important factor is inflammation. As the body ages, inflammation becomes more common and can affect muscles directly. Inflammation makes muscles feel sore, stiff, and weaker. Over time, chronic inflammation can damage muscle fibers and interfere with proper recovery. Certain foods, dehydration, poor sleep, and stress all contribute to this inflammatory response. Speaking of sleep, poor sleep quality is another hidden contributor to weak legs. During deep sleep, the body repairs tissues, restores energy, and rebuilds muscle fibers. Seniors who frequently wake up during the night, experience pain, or have disrupted sleep cycles may not get enough deep rest for proper recovery. Finally, certain medications, especially those that affect nerve function, blood pressure, or electrolytes, can influence leg strength. Many seniors are unaware that their medications may cause muscle cramps, fatigue, or weakness as side effects. This is not a reason to stop medications, but it is a reason to be aware of the connection. In summary, the core problem of weak legs after 55 is not caused by one factor. It is caused by a combination of natural aging processes, lifestyle habits, nutritional gaps, and physiological changes that accumulate over time. Understanding these root causes is the first step in taking back control of your leg strength and mobility. When seniors begin to experience weak, shaky, or heavy legs, the natural assumption is that it is simply a result of getting older. But in reality, many day-to-day habits quietly accelerate the decline without anyone realizing it. These hidden causes are extremely common, and once you understand them, you can take back control of your mobility and strength. One of the most significant hidden causes is long periods of sitting. Even seniors who walk daily may spend hours on the sofa, in front of the TV, or sitting at the dining table. Sitting shuts off the major muscles of the legs. It reduces blood flow, weakens the glutes and thighs, and signals to the brain that the lower body does not need to stay strong. Over months and years, this pattern leads to noticeable weakness. The body adapts to whatever position it spends the most time in, and if that position is sitting, the leg muscles respond by shrinking. Another common mistake is insufficient protein intake. Protein is the most essential nutrient for muscle repair and strength. Yet many seniors consume far less protein than their body requires. Smaller appetites, digestive discomfort, dental problems, or simply choosing lighter meals often result in protein deficiency. Without enough protein, the body cannot rebuild muscle fibers, even if a senior remains moderately active. This leads to slow but steady weakening of the legs, stiffness, soreness, and reduced stamina. A third hidden cause is chronic dehydration. Thirst signals weaken with age. So many seniors simply do not feel thirsty, but muscles require water to contract, relax, and move smoothly. When the body is even mildly dehydrated, the legs may feel tight, crampy, or unusually fatigued. Over time, dehydration reduces blood volume, limiting oxygen and nutrient delivery to the muscles. This makes simple activities, like getting up from a chair or walking through a store, feel unexpectedly difficult. Another overlooked factor is the lack of balanced meals. Short daily walks also help reduce inflammation naturally. Sleep quality plays a major role in muscle health. Deep sleep is the body's repair time. Without proper rest, muscles do not recover. Energy levels drop and weakness gradually increases. Seniors can support better sleep by maintaining a regular sleep schedule, avoiding heavy meals before bed, drinking calming herbal tea in the evening, and keeping the bedroom environment quiet and comfortable. Joint comfort is another important element because the knees, hips and ankles are deeply connected to leg strength. Gentle stretching, warm compresses, light massage or simple mobility movements help keep joints comfortable and flexible. When joints function well, muscles can activate more effectively. Finally, consistency is the true foundation of improvement. Seniors do not need intense workouts or dramatic diet changes. They simply need steady, manageable habits that support the body daily. One serving of Greek yogurt, regular hydration, gentle movement, balanced meals, and intentional rest create a strong, lasting routine that helps the legs regain stability and strength. With the right natural support, seniors can slowly rebuild what aging has taken away. These solutions work together to nourish the muscles, improve circulation, reduce inflammation, and activate the major muscle groups needed for mobility, balance, and confidence. A strong, steady, and healthy daily routine is one of the most effective ways for seniors to support their leg strength without overwhelming the body. The goal is not intensity. The goal is consistency. Small actions spread throughout the day create more strength, stability, and confidence than any single workout ever could. A well-designed routine also protects seniors from the long periods of inactivity that quietly weaken the legs. By layering gentle movement, proper nourishment, hydration, and rest into your day, you give your muscles everything they need to function at their best. Your day should begin with slow, intentional waking. Before you rise from bed, spend a few moments moving your feet and ankles. Rotate each ankle in slow circles, then flex and point your toes several times. These simple actions help ease morning stiffness, stimulate blood flow, and prepare your joints for movement. Seniors often feel their legs are heavier in the morning, and these movements help reduce that sensation. When you sit up, extend your legs gently in front of you and take a few slow breaths. This short pause allows your body to transition from rest to movement without feeling rushed. Once you stand up, make sure to rise gradually, holding onto a stable surface if needed. Sudden standing can cause dizziness, especially in the morning. Begin your routine with a glass of water. Overnight, the body becomes dehydrated, and hydration is essential for muscle function, joint lubrication, and circulation. Drinking water immediately supports clarity, mobility, and energy. Once hydrated, take a moment to perform 2 or 3 minutes of light warm-up movements. You might march gently in place, shift your weight from one leg to the other, or lift your heels and then your toes. These tiny motions wake up the major muscles and signal the brain that your legs will be active today. Breakfast is the most important meal for leg strength. This is where your daily serving of Greek yogurt should be included. Eating it in the morning ensures that your muscles receive high-quality protein and essential amino acids early in the day, allowing them to repair and stay strong. You can enjoy Greek yogurt plain or combine it with oats, fruit, or a spoonful of chia seeds. Pairing it with a banana adds potassium, supporting nerve function and preventing cramps. After breakfast, take a short walk. It does not matter whether you go outside or walk inside your home. Both are effective. 5 to 10 minutes is enough to activate circulation and engage the muscles that maintain balance. Regular walking prevents stiffness, supports coordination, and helps maintain fast-twitch muscle fibers that naturally decline with age. Throughout the morning, avoid long periods of sitting. Every 30 to 45 minutes, stand up and perform a small movement break. These breaks can be as simple as walking to the next room, stretching your calves, or doing a few heel raises. Short movement breaks prevent muscle shutdown, reduce swelling, and help maintain leg strength throughout the day. As midday approaches, perform a brief session of gentle strengthening exercises. These are not strenuous. They are designed to support your natural abilities and comfort. Seated marches are excellent, Sit tall with your back supported and lift one knee at a time, slowly and with control. Another valuable movement is the seated leg extension. Extend one leg forward, tighten the thigh slightly, and hold for a few seconds. These actions activate the quadriceps and hip muscles, which are essential for balance and walking. For lunch, choose a balanced meal that includes a protein source. Beans, lentils, eggs, or chicken help maintain muscle mass. Include a handful of vegetables or leafy greens to supply important minerals such as magnesium and potassium. These nutrients assist with muscle contraction, energy production, and flexibility. After lunch, take a few minutes for relaxation or a light activity such as reading or listening to music. But remember not to remain seated for too long. Continue your habit of standing every 30-40 minutes. This prevents stiffness and maintains steady circulation to the legs. During the afternoon, add a second short walk or a few rounds of controlled chair stands. For chair stands, sit on a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the ground. Lean forward slightly and stand up slowly, using your legs more than your arms. If you need to use your hands at first, that is perfectly fine. Over time, try to rely on your legs more. Chair stands strengthen the thighs, glutes, and hips, the most important muscle groups for preventing falls. As the day winds down toward evening, prepare a simple and nourishing dinner. Include a balanced combination of protein, vegetables, and light carbohydrates. Avoid heavy, greasy, or overly salty meals at night because they can affect sleep quality. Muscles repair themselves during deep sleep, so supporting restful sleep is an essential part of building strength. After dinner, consider a gentle walk or a slow mobility session. This does not need to be long. 2 to 5 minutes is enough to aid digestion, loosen joints, and release tension from the legs. Stretching the calves, hamstrings, and hips at night reduces stiffness in the morning. As bedtime approaches, create a calm, predictable sleep routine. Dim the lights, avoid stimulating screens, and consider drinking a warm, soothing herbal tea such as chamomile or ginger tea. A calm mind and relaxed body make it easier to enter deep, restorative sleep. Finally, make sure your sleep environment is comfortable. Good sleep supports muscle repair, hormone balance, and energy levels for the next day. Seniors who sleep well often report better mobility, fewer cramps, and more leg strength. By following this routine consistently, seniors provide their bodies with the nourishment, movement, hydration, and rest needed for lasting leg strength. Each step is gentle, achievable, and designed to fit comfortably into everyday life. This type of routine gradually builds stability, reduces stiffness, and increases confidence with every passing week. Understanding why these solutions work is just as important as following them. When seniors know why certain foods, movements, and habits support leg strength, they become more confident in their routine and are more likely to stay consistent. The science behind these recommendations is simple, practical, and easy for older adults to understand, and it shows clearly why the right daily choices can make such a meaningful difference. The foundation of this approach begins with nutrition, especially the daily serving of Greek yogurt. Muscles are made of long fibers that require protein to repair and rebuild themselves. As the body ages, the ability to absorb and use protein becomes less efficient. Older adults need not just more protein, but the right kind of protein, especially proteins rich in leucine. Leucine is an amino acid that essentially turns on muscle repair. Without enough leucine, the body struggles to rebuild muscle fibers, even if a senior is active. Greek yogurt contains a higher concentration of leucine than many other foods, which is why it is so effective at supporting leg strength after 55. Calcium in yogurt also plays a critical role. Muscles cannot contract properly without calcium. Every time you take a step, climb a stair, or stand up from a chair, your muscles rely on calcium to generate the force needed for movement. With age, calcium absorption decreases, and many seniors unintentionally consume too little. Greek yogurt provides a form of calcium that the body absorbs easily. Potassium is another major nutrient involved in muscle strength. Nerve cells send electrical signals to muscles to create movement, and potassium is essential for this electrical communication. When potassium levels are low, signals can become weak or slow, leading to cramps, heaviness, and fatigue. Greek yogurt, bananas, leafy greens, and beans help maintain proper potassium balance, supporting smoother and more stable muscle activity. Probiotics in yogurt contribute indirectly to muscle health. Seniors often experience slower digestion, reduced stomach acid, or imbalances in gut bacteria. all of which can interfere with nutrient absorption. Probiotics support a healthier digestive environment, allowing the body to absorb protein, minerals, and vitamins more effectively. When digestion functions well, the muscles receive more of the nourishment they need. Many seniors choose foods that are convenient or comforting, such as bread, tea, biscuits, or sugary snacks. While these foods provide quick energy, they do not offer the vitamins, minerals, or amino acids necessary for muscle maintenance. Diets low in magnesium, potassium, calcium, B vitamins, and healthy fats make the legs more prone to fatigue, cramps, and instability. Next, we must talk about sleep quality. Seniors often struggle with light sleep, frequent bathroom visits, discomfort, or waking up too early. But deep sleep is when the body performs its repair work, rebuilding muscle fibers, repairing nerves, balancing hormones, and restoring energy. When deep sleep is limited, muscles cannot recover properly, leading to a cycle of weakness, soreness, and slower mobility. Another widespread mistake is ignoring early mobility changes. When seniors begin to notice slight heaviness or unsteadiness, they often reduce movement out of fear of falling. While this is a very understandable reaction, it unfortunately makes the problem worse. Muscles weaken faster when they are not used. Even a small reduction in daily walking or light exercise can accelerate muscle loss, making the legs feel progressively weaker. One subtle but powerful cause of leg weakness is poor posture. When seniors sit or stand with a rounded spine, tucked pelvis, or tight hips, the leg muscles compensate. Over time, this improper alignment places the workload on the knees instead of the thighs and glutes. This increases knee strain, reduces balance, and contributes to the feeling of instability many seniors report. Simple posture issues can create significant weakness if not corrected. Another overlooked contributor is chronic stress. Stress hormones like cortisol interfere with nutrient absorption, reduce muscle recovery, and increase inflammation throughout the body. Many seniors experience emotional stress due to health concerns, financial issues, family responsibilities, or loneliness. Over time, this stress can directly weaken muscles and drain energy, making the legs feel tired or shaky. We must also consider medication effects. Some medications, especially those that affect blood pressure, nerve function, or electrolyte balance, can cause muscle weakness as a side effect. Cholesterol-lowering drugs, certain diuretics, and medications for nerve pain may all influence leg strength. This does not mean the medications are harmful, but seniors and caregivers should remain aware of these potential effects. Lack of variety in movement is another subtle cause. Many seniors walk, which is excellent, but rely on walking alone. The legs need different forms of stimulation, gentle strengthening, stretching, balance work, and posture resets to maintain full function. Walking alone does not engage all leg muscles. When muscles go unused, they weaken. In addition, many seniors unknowingly maintain electrolyte imbalances. Low magnesium, low potassium, and low calcium levels all contribute to muscle cramps, spasms, and weakness. These imbalances are extremely common because aging affects the body's ability to absorb nutrients efficiently. Processed foods and low-nutrient snacks make the problem worse. Another daily mistake is skipping meals, especially breakfast. A large percentage of older adults eat very little in the morning, often consuming only tea or coffee. But the morning is when the body most needs protein and nutrients to stabilize energy and support muscle function. A weak breakfast leads to weak legs throughout the day. Some seniors unknowingly rely too much on soft seating, deep sofas, cushioned chairs, or low furniture. These require extra effort to stand up from, but offer very little muscle support. Getting up from low seating places stress on the knees instead of the thigh and glute muscles, gradually weakening the legs. A final hidden cause is not stimulating the glutes, the muscles of the hips and buttocks. These muscles are essential for standing, balance, and walking. But glutes tend to fall asleep with age due to prolonged sitting. When glutes weaken, the thighs and knees must work harder, leading to instability and fatigue. All of these daily habits add up slowly. At first, the changes are subtle. Heavier legs, slower walking, occasional cramps, or difficulty balancing. But over the years, these hidden causes combine and turn into noticeable weakness. The good news is that once seniors identify these hidden contributors, they can make simple, safe adjustments that dramatically support leg strength. Awareness is the first step toward restoring mobility, confidence, and comfort. When it comes to improving leg strength after the age of 55, the most important step is giving your body the right kind of support. Support that is natural, safe and simple enough to maintain every single day. Many seniors believe they need heavy exercise or expensive supplements, but in reality, your muscles respond better to gentle nourishment and consistent routines. The solution begins with one powerful daily addition that is easy to incorporate into any lifestyle. Greek yogurt. This single food is one of the most effective ways to provide the nutrients older muscles struggle to get enough of. As we age, our appetite changes. Digestion becomes more sensitive and meal sizes often shrink. Unfortunately, this leads to deficiencies in key nutrients needed for muscle repair and strength. Greek yogurt fills these gaps beautifully. It is rich in high-quality protein that the body can easily use, and it contains leucine, a specific amino acid that directly stimulates muscle repair. Seniors often do not consume enough leucine through regular meals, making this daily addition extremely valuable. Greek yogurt also provides calcium, which helps muscles contract smoothly and supports stronger bones. Its potassium content supports nerve function and prevents cramps, and the probiotics inside help digestion work more efficiently, which allows the body to absorb nutrients better. This matters because many seniors deal with slow digestion or reduced nutrient absorption. By adding just one serving of Greek yogurt each day, you give your body foundational support that directly benefits your legs. Beyond this central solution, there are several other foods that naturally strengthen the legs and support stability. Eggs are one of the best options because they contain complete proteins along with vitamins B12 and D, which help nerves and muscles communicate effectively. Seniors who start their day with an egg-based meal often notice more energy and better muscle endurance. Leafy greens such as spinach, kale and chard offer magnesium, potassium, and antioxidants that fight inflammation and support circulation. Lower body muscles rely heavily on good circulation, and these vegetables help keep blood flowing smoothly. Many seniors who experience stiffness or heaviness in their legs benefit from adding greens to their meals at least a few times per week. Bananas provide a quick source of potassium, making them helpful for seniors who experience cramps or sudden tightness in the calves. They also offer gentle energy that does not cause blood sugar spikes. Beans and lentils are also excellent for muscle support, providing plant-based protein, fiber, and iron. These foods help maintain muscle mass and support steady energy throughout the day. Oats are another important food. They provide long-lasting fuel and contain magnesium, protein, and fiber. When paired with Greek yogurt, oats create a balanced breakfast that supports muscle strength, digestion, and energy all at once. Nuts and seeds, including almonds, chia seeds, and flax seeds, add healthy fats that reduce stiffness and inflammation. These fats support joint comfort and help maintain muscle flexibility. Nutrition is only part of the solution. Hydration plays an equally critical role in leg strength. Muscles require water to contract properly, and dehydration, even mild, can cause heaviness, cramps, or sudden fatigue. Seniors often drink too little water because the thirst signal weakens with age. Making a habit of drinking water regularly, even without feeling thirsty, helps muscles stay responsive and energized. Movement is another essential factor, but it must be gentle and consistent rather than strenuous. Many seniors avoid movement out of fear of falling, but avoiding movement actually accelerates weakness. Simple daily actions make a significant difference. Short walks, even inside the house, activate circulation. Seated marches help maintain thigh strength. Ankle circles keep the joints flexible. Standing heel raises strengthen the calves. Side steps help activate the hips, which are critical for balance. These small actions prevent muscle decline and improve stability. Posture is another element that seniors often overlook. Standing or sitting with a rounded back pushes the workload onto the knees, which are already under stress. Practicing tall posture with relaxed shoulders and aligned hips allows the proper muscles, the thighs and glutes, to activate naturally. This reduces strain and supports leg strength over time. Balance exercises also help significantly. They do not require special equipment and can be done at the kitchen counter or next to a sturdy chair. Simply lifting one foot while holding on for support, standing with feet closer together, or shifting weight from side to side stimulates stabilizing muscles that tend to weaken with age. These movements improve confidence, reduce fall risk, and support overall strength. Reducing inflammation is another important part of supporting leg strength. Chronic inflammation contributes to stiffness, soreness, and muscle fatigue. Seniors can reduce inflammation with simple choices, such as using olive oil instead of processed oils, eating fresh fruits and vegetables, cutting back on sugary snacks, and drinking herbal teas like ginger or turmeric tea. Hydration has its own scientific explanation. Muscles are nearly 75% water. Every contraction and relaxation of a muscle requires fluid. When the body is dehydrated, even slightly, muscles can tighten, cramp, or feel unusually heavy. Blood becomes thicker, slowing circulation. This reduces oxygen delivery and causes fatigue. Many seniors drink too little water because the natural sense of thirst weakens with age. By drinking regularly throughout the day, seniors help maintain smooth muscle function and prevent sudden episodes of weakness. Gentle daily movement supports strength through a process called neuromuscular activation. Muscles do not simply rely on size, they rely on the quality of the connection between nerves and muscle fibers. After 55, these nerve-muscle connections naturally weaken or disconnect. Light movement throughout the day stimulates these pathways, keeping them active and preventing deterioration. Even simple activities, lifting the heels, marching in place, or taking short walks, create enough stimulation to keep the neuromuscular system healthy. Strengthening exercises such as chair stands or seated marches work because of progressive muscle recruitment. When you repeatedly perform a controlled movement, the brain learns to activate more muscle fibers to complete the task. This process improves stability, increases strength, and enhances balance. Seniors do not need heavy weights for this effect. Gentle, repetitive actions are enough to activate dormant muscle fibers that have gone unused due to inactivity. Balance exercises have their own scientific value. Balance relies on three systems: the eyes, the inner ear, and the proprioceptive system, the body's sense of position. As we age, all three systems slow down. Balance exercises reactivate the proprioceptive system by challenging the muscles and nerves to work together again. This reduces fall risk, improves walking confidence, and strengthens stabilizing muscles in the hips, ankles, and core. Posture improvements help because posture directly affects the alignment of the joints and muscles. When seniors sit or stand with a rounded back, the center of gravity shifts forward. This places unnecessary pressure on the knees instead of allowing the thighs and glutes to carry the load. Over time, this leads to fatigue, knee pain, and weakness. When posture improves, the workload returns to the large muscle groups that are designed for stability, making movement easier and more efficient. Inflammation reduction is another scientifically grounded strategy. Chronic inflammation increases with age and affects muscles, joints, and nerves. It slows recovery, reduces flexibility, and increases discomfort. Foods rich in antioxidants, such as fruits, vegetables, nuts, and olive oil, reduce oxidative stress and help the muscles recover more effectively. Light movement also helps flush out inflammatory byproducts that accumulate when seniors stay inactive for too long. Sleep influences leg strength through hormone regulation. During deep sleep, the body releases growth hormone, which repairs tissues, rebuilds muscle fibers, and restores energy levels. If sleep is shallow or frequently interrupted, the body cannot release enough of this hormone. This leads to slow recovery, increased fatigue, and reduced strength. Seniors who establish a regular sleep routine often experience noticeable improvements in mobility because their muscles finally receive the restorative support they need. Joint mobility plays another important role. The knees, hips, and ankles are not separate from the legs. They are part of the same functional system. When joints are stiff, muscles must work harder to move the body. This extra workload leads to quicker fatigue. Gentle stretches and light mobility movements help keep joints lubricated and flexible, allowing muscles to work efficiently without unnecessary strain. Finally, consistency ties the entire scientific process together. The body responds better to steady, predictable stimulation than to occasional big efforts. Muscles adapt to whatever they are asked to do regularly. If they are nourished daily, moved daily, hydrated daily, and rested properly, they grow stronger and more resilient. The science is simple. Small, consistent actions create lasting change because the body builds strength gradually, not all at once. With consistent daily nourishment, gentle movement, proper hydration, and restorative sleep, seniors often begin noticing gradual improvements in their leg strength. These changes do not happen overnight, but they build steadily, creating long-term benefits that genuinely improve quality of life. Understanding what improvements to expect and what warning signs to watch for helps seniors stay motivated and aware of their body's progress. One of the first changes many seniors notice is a subtle increase in stability. Everyday movements begin to feel more secure. Standing up from a chair becomes smoother. Walking across the room or stepping off a curb feels less intimidating. This happens because the muscles in the thighs, hips, and calves start responding more quickly as nerve muscle communication improves. Gentle daily exercises, along with the nutrients from foods like Greek yogurt, support this process by keeping muscle fibers active and well-nourished. Energy levels are another area where seniors often experience improvement. Weak legs are not just a muscle issue. They affect circulation, posture, and overall movement efficiency. When muscles become slightly stronger and more supported, the body expends less energy performing basic actions. This results in more stamina, better endurance during walks, and fewer episodes of sudden tiredness. Many seniors report feeling lighter on their feet after a few weeks of consistent routine. Another long-term benefit is a reduction in stiffness. Morning stiffness is extremely common as the body ages, especially after periods of inactivity. But regular hydration, improved muscle nutrition, and light mobility work reduce the tightness that often builds up overnight or after sitting for long periods. Seniors frequently find that their first steps in the morning become easier, smoother, and less painful. Balance also improves over time. Balance is not a single skill. It is the result of many systems working together: vision, inner ear function, muscle coordination, and joint stability. When the legs become stronger and the nervous system becomes more responsive, balance naturally becomes steadier. This gives seniors more confidence when walking, especially on uneven surfaces or in crowded spaces. Another significant long-term benefit is improved circulation. Gentle walking, heel raises, ankle movements, and short breaks from sitting all stimulate blood flow. Good circulation delivers oxygen and nutrients more efficiently to the leg muscles, helping them stay energized and resilient. Better circulation also reduces swelling, heaviness, and that dragging feeling in the legs that many seniors experience. Joint comfort often improves as well. When muscles around the knees, hips, and ankles become stronger, the joints receive better support. This can reduce unnecessary pressure on the joints, making movement more comfortable. Combined with anti-inflammatory foods and proper hydration, these improvements help seniors feel less stiffness and more fluid mobility during daily activities. Over months of consistent practice, the legs often begin to feel noticeably stronger. Seniors may find they can walk longer distances without discomfort, climb stairs more confidently, or stand for longer periods without fatigue. Even simple tasks like carrying groceries, gardening, or moving around the house become easier. These improvements build independence and contribute to a more active, fulfilling lifestyle. Mental and emotional benefits are also part of the long-term picture. When seniors feel more stable and mobile, their confidence increases, fear of falling decreases, and motivation to stay active grows. This emotional shift is important because it helps maintain consistency, which is the backbone of long-term strength and mobility. However, with all these potential improvements, it is important for seniors to remain aware of warning signs that may indicate the need for medical attention or adjustments to their routine. Gradual progress is normal, but certain symptoms should not be ignored. Sudden, sharp, or severe leg pain is one such warning sign. Sudden weakness in one leg, intense cramping that does not resolve, or swelling that develops quickly may indicate an underlying issue that requires medical evaluation. Seniors should also be cautious if they experience numbness or tingling that becomes progressively worse, particularly if it affects one side of the body. These sensations may be related to nerve issues and should be checked by a healthcare professional. Another warning sign is difficulty lifting the front of the foot while walking, which may indicate foot drop. This condition can affect balance and requires proper assessment and support. Similarly, if walking becomes noticeably uneven, if one leg feels significantly weaker than the other, or if sudden instability begins without explanation, It is important to seek guidance. Shortness of breath, chest discomfort, or sudden fatigue during light activity are also signs that something more serious may be affecting mobility. While weak legs often develop gradually, symptoms that appear abruptly or worsen quickly should never be overlooked. It is also important to pay attention to swelling that persists throughout the day, warmth in one leg, or redness accompanied by pain. These may indicate circulation or vein-related concerns that require medical attention. Seniors should also watch for nighttime leg pain that interrupts sleep, especially if it occurs regularly. Even with these precautions, most seniors who follow a balanced routine experience steady improvements rather than complications. The body's ability to adjust, strengthen, and recover remains intact long into older age, especially when given the right support. The key is to remain consistent, patient, and attentive. Over time, seniors who practice these habits often notice a sense of freedom returning. Walking becomes smoother, standing feels easier. Daily activities no longer feel like obstacles. The legs respond more quickly, move more comfortably, and support the body with renewed strength. These physical benefits often lead to emotional ones: pride, confidence, and a renewed sense of independence. As the weeks turn into months, seniors often develop a deeper connection with their bodies. They notice how certain foods make them feel better, how short walks improve circulation, and how small changes in posture make movement easier. This awareness empowers seniors to take control of their mobility and maintain it for years to come. The long-term benefits are not just stronger legs, they are the foundation for a more active, independent, and enjoyable life. Seniors who stay committed to nourishing their muscles, moving gently, staying hydrated, and sleeping well give themselves the gift of strength that supports everything they do. Your legs carry you through every part of your daily life. They support your independence, your confidence, and your ability to move freely in the world. After 55, the body naturally asks for more care. And when you respond with nourishment, gentle movement, hydration, and rest, you give your legs exactly what they need to stay strong. The steps we discussed are simple, but their impact grows with consistency. A single serving of Greek yogurt each day, steady hydration, light stretches, short walks, and thoughtful routines help your muscles stay active and well supported. It is important to remember that improvement does not need to be dramatic to be meaningful. The small changes you make, standing up more often, practicing controlled movements, balancing for a few seconds, or choosing nutrient-rich meals, all work together to create strength over time. Each action reinforces the message that your muscles are still needed, still valuable, and still capable of responding. Many seniors underestimate how much strength they can regain, but the body maintains remarkable adaptability at every age. When you care for it consistently, it responds with greater stability, improved mobility, and a renewed sense of confidence. Even small improvements can transform daily life, making it easier to walk, climb stairs, stand up from a chair, or carry out simple tasks without hesitation. You are not working toward perfection. You are working toward comfort, balance, and long-term independence. Every positive choice you make is an investment in your future strength. Your legs will support you better when you support them in return. By giving your body the right daily nourishment, moving gently throughout the day, staying hydrated, and honoring your rest, you create a foundation that will benefit you for many years. It is never too late to support your strength, and every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to feeling steadier, more capable, and more confident in your own movement.